All right, folks, this is it. The finale of the light fighter comparison videos. Are you ready to see, I guess, the end of a lot of work? Over a terabyte of footage that I've captured. And if you aren't aware that you can get all the uncut, the way more detailed information in as if you become a YouTube channel member for as low as $5 a month. It helps out the channel. We give all the money back to the community, almost all of it. Some of it we use to keep video production going. But if you want way more detailed loadouts and just way more information, become a YouTube channel member and get the uncut video. You can still skip along with whatever you want to do. If not, thank you for coming in, and make sure to like the video, smash that subscribe button, comment in the video if you have any questions or comments or suggestions or something I messed up or something I missed. It's a lot of footage, guys. Terabyte of footage, a lot of ships to go over. And thanks for stopping by and giving us your view. On to the final video of the light fighter comparison with Podium Finish. All right, everybody, it's time to give the final grades for all of these ships. I'm kind of glad this video is over. Reviewing and doing a mini review on 19 different ships and all that has been a challenge. It's my largest video to date at about a terabyte worth of footage. So I hope you do enjoy this. And for the free reviewers, thanks for sticking around this long. And for the members who get the whole uncut review, thank you for your patronage. I really appreciate it. And if you're interested in watching the full uncut video, as well as more upcoming uncut stuff and behind the scenes footage, please consider becoming a YouTube channel member. Lowest price is, I think, about $5. We're going to give the higher tier options more benefits very soon. So with that, let's look at grades. Okay, well, starting with the worst ship in the game for this light fighter comparison, and that is the RSI Aurora Mark, the MR. It is an F. For the D tier ships, unfortunately, both of the Mustangs are in this tier. It is the Consolidated Outland Mustang Alpha as the lowest in the D tier. And just a little bit better is the Consolidated Outland Mustang Delta. So the Alpha and the Delta are in the D tier. And I guess it's kind of to be expected because, well, the Alpha and the MR are both starter ships. I mean, base starter ships. They're pretty low, right? They're missing guns, things like that. The Delta, just because it's the same space frame as the as the Alpha, it's, and there's a guy over here standing next to me now. The Delta wasn't that much better, right? The rocket pods, underwhelming, and all that jazz. In the C tier, the average tier for a light fighter, the Consolidated Outland Nomad. Surprising to me, it had some really cool X factors with all the cargo. It's the Ford F and Ranger, but even with its cool benefits, spacious cabin, it's still in the D tier or the C tier because it's just not that good as a light fighter. In comes the Anvil Hawk, the bounty hunting ship. I guess it just wasn't very impressive enough. Tons of guns. It can be upgraded to a lot of cool stuff, but underwhelming. Remember, this is a review of stock. The MISC Reliant core, of course, it's got a cool factor to it, transformer ship and all, but in the C tier, the Asperia Talon, the regular Talon, on paper, which is where most of these reviews are kind of done as far as the stats and everything we're reviewing. I mean, I'm flying them all, but yeah, a lot of these have to come from the paper stats, and unfortunately the Talon is low on that, so it is in the middle of the C tier. The RSI Aurora LN in the C tier, probably should be in the D tier, but there's some cool things going for it. Those missiles, when the guns are upgraded, it's pretty neat, pretty nice. And the Apoa Car 2 All in the C tier. Now the B tier. So the B tier and the A tier are what I consider the best ships for light fighter performance in 3.23.1a. Rounding out the bottom of the B tier is the MISC Reliant Tana, the big missile boat. Transformer ships can do a ton of damage if applied correctly. The Anvil Arrow, underwhelming with its speed, actually. It should be faster, and I think it's going to get adjusted for atmosphere flight. The Aegis Gladius, the hero ship from Squadron 42, solid in the B tier, I think. It's a fun ship to fly. It's got some really cool stuff going for it, but not an A tier ship, it's a B tier ship. The Origin 125A, surprising to me that on paper it ended up in the B tier. I thought it would definitely be C or D, but it's a very capable starter ship, and it's got some of the newer features in the game. Asperia Talon Shrike, solid in the B tier, the missile ship of the Talon series. I really enjoyed flying it. I liked playing with it. It was a lot of fun. The Asperia Blade. I was surprised this was in the B tier and not the C tier, to be quite honest with you, but those powerful Vandal weapons, whew, those were fun. And the Banu Defender, which I actually really like the Banu Defender. This kind of brought me back some of my love for the Banu Defender. I definitely need to fly that ship more. I don't love the charge mechanic of the weapons, but I think it's something I can get used to with those guns. And let's talk about the A tier of the top 3 ships. The lowest of the A tier, the A-, is the Drake Buccaneer, which is Avenger 1's meta for 3.23. I think it's super capable. I really like flying the Drake Buccaneer. The Buck is so much fun. I think just on paper, it's missing compared to the 325A and the Avenger Titan, which are the full A grade ships. They were rated evenly on paper, and I think in flying them, those size 4 guns up front, the size 3s that it has. So yeah, the 325A and the Aegis Avenger Titan are the top 2 ships in this grading lineup. A surprise to me for sure. I have always loved the Avenger Titan. It's one of my favorite ships in the game. Very versatile. And I like the 325A, one of my favorite ships, top 5. It's cool. It's got a lot of stuff going for it, and I love that it's able to be customized. And the interior, I hope CIG lets us do that more. All right, so for your podium finishers, of course, in 3rd place, coming up 3rd in the bronze medal is the Drake Buccaneer. Coming up 2nd, the Origin 325A. And rounding out the top spot, the Aegis Avenger Titan with the top grade, number 1. Now, keep in mind, please, that this is subjective. This is my opinion. This is based on me flying them. This is based on the paper stats, you know, the stats that these ships have as compared to each other. The grades are a little bit subjective, but I think there's no argument that these 3 ships on paper and flying them around, doing things with them, that they are definitely in the top 3. I want to thank everybody for watching the show. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope I kept it short enough for the free viewers, and with the members only viewers, I hope this was long enough for you. It should be pretty long. And I hope you enjoyed the extra content that you get with that. Remember to tune in to our stream every Thursday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. The B Team with Fist and Java Save the Universe. And tune in Sundays at 9 a.m. Mountain Time for the chill, relaxing mining stream with Java with Jawa. For JawaSparky, I am Fist-25. We are Fist and Java Save the Universe. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Good night, Stan.